Gayatri Mahamantra with your back straight, both hands upon your laps, left beneath the right. Om Bhuribhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayat. Invocation of the Divine Master, Adi Guru Muni Vyas, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Deva Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha, Akhanda Mandalakaram, Vyaptam Yena Characharam, Tatpadam Darshitam Yena, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Shri Guruve Namaha. Vyasarupena Avahayami. Sthapayami Dhyayami Pujyami. Tato Namaskaram Karomi. Today we begin with the 11th chapter of ShriMed Bhagavad Gita, Virat, Roop, Darshan. Virat means huge, huge. And Roop means form. Darshan, to experience, to sight. Now, in the last chapter, which was the Vibhuti Yoga, talking about all possible excellence that we experience in our life in various forms, Lord Krishna ascribed everything to itself. I am this, I am even that, he went on. And we did experience that. Here, now Arjuna has developed a very childish aspiration within himself. What is that childish aspiration? Seeming to be very pragmatic to his own stature, but childish. He says, if you're all that, as you mentioned, in mountains, I am that one. In rivers, I am that one. If you go on like that, then I am interested to see the all of you, your entirety, in one go, at the same point of time, at one place. Now appear before me in your own entirety, in one go. Is that possible? Not possible. Forget about trying to comprehend and see the cosmic form. Even if Arjuna is given an opportunity to see a cosmopolitan city in one go, is it possible? No. You can, to the maximum, see or sight one particular street where you are placed at any given point of time. Okay, let's rise above. For example, if you are at the 150th floor of a tall skyscraper, you stand over there and then you see around downward. To the maximum you can sight with all clarity is small cars like ant size moving down. If you try to spread your sight to a distance, then you can see certain habitations, certain buildings, but they will not be clear to you. A spread of a concrete forest will be before you. So it is not possible with the eyes even to see a small portion of a cosmopolitan city with clarity in one go. Then forget about experiencing the entire cosmopolitan city. You cannot. It's absolutely weird to aspire to see the entire cosmopolitan city in one go. You cannot. Now, you don't inform me that we can do so by going and having a satellite view. Again, through the satellite view, you will only be able to comprehend that something exists here through either the lights or through some sort of the buildings that probably will appear to you as some cluster, not more than that. Being able to sight the entire city in one go with all clarity, doing justice to each and everything that you see, it's not possible. There is no tool available that can enable us sight this city. And then what about the cosmic entity? If it is almost impossible to sight a city in one go, then talking about or aspiring to see the entire cosmic entity in one go, is that possible? No, that's not possible. When Adiguru Muni Vedvyas knew, the Divine Master knew, that it is not possible, then what was the need to bring the chapter Virat Rupa Darshan? Okay, we'll come down to the need of bringing this chapter at the 11th ladder of Bhagavad Gita compilation. But before that, let us understand the title of the chapter, which is Virat Roop. Virat means huge, magnanimity. And Roop means form, something that has a form. Darshan, of course, to be able to sight, to see, to experience. Now, the chapter talks about experiencing or sighting the form, not the formless, not the infinity, not something which cannot be expressed in any form, something which is beyond, which is not intervening directly, which is there as the source, the cause, but yet it is beyond. It does not indulge into any activity of the existence, though it is the only source that we term as Avyakta Brahma, Nirgun Brahma, Nirlipta Brahma, Nirakar, the formless entity, the infinity. Here we are only talking about the expressed part of it, which we understand as the Rupa. Rupa means form. And in form also, we now understand that it is not possible for these eyes, naked eyes, to encompass more than a small pan of any view before itself at any given point of time. We cannot stretch beyond that. Our eyes cannot easily comprehend panoramic view. Even with the mobile camera, when we try to record a panoramic view, it is suggested that we slide the camera from one angle to the another so that it can easily encompass a panoramic view. But with the naked eye, if you are made to stand at the hilltop of one of the highest peak, say for example Chandrashila Parvat, and you're asked to sight 180-degree in one go, can you sight that? No, you cannot. You can only do justice to the sight with the pan where your eyes spread to this much. In order to see on the right, you need to slightly tilt like this, or you have to turn toward this side. And when you turn either of the side, the other portion of the view becomes absent. So for the naked eyes, it's not possible to sight even 180%. Then what about the 360-degree, the entirety? No, the eyes can't see that. So here one thing should be understood. If at all Arjuna can be facilitated to see the cosmic form, remember, catch this word. The most important word is the form. Virat Roop Darshan, citing the form, not the formless. Forget about that. Because the entire stature of Krishna, the Brahma, cannot be sighted. The expressed part is only a little part of it, little potential of it, little stature of it. The larger existence remains absent. It's almost in the state of shunya, not expressed, unmanifest. So, unmanifest is not the subject here. Here, the subject is the manifest, the manifested form of the Almighty. So Arjuna, to the maximum, can be facilitated to see the 180 degree. For example, we are just going by example, to see 180 degree by the facilitation of a special lens provided by Krishna, so that his naked eyes can expand their ambit to 180 degree. Now, now comes the point, what is the need to have such a weird chapter after number 10, chapter number 10? The need is, this curriculum of Bhagavad Gita is to evolve the timeless Arjuna. Timeless Arjuna means the seeker, seeker within you and me, which has always existed since the times unknown. And evolution is necessary. For the sake of evolution, the first initiation started with the form of Krishna, with the flute, with a crown on the head, peacock feather, standing cross-legged with cows and gopi, friend of Arjuna, friend and guide of Arjuna. No, that is how we are introduced to a character with the form. Now, gradually, the evolution, inner evolution, has to grow Arjuna within. And for that growth inside, he has to be evolved so that he can comprehend the larger reality where actually the unmanifest exists. How to comprehend the unmanifest? How to comprehend the all pervasive? How to comprehend the oneness? And to facilitate that, this curriculum has been devised by the timeless master Adiguru Muni Vedvyas, so that Arjuna can gradually scale upwards. In the his insight expands. First of all, he finds that everything which is the best, the highest order of excellence, that is ascribed to Krishna. Krishna is the source to that. Now he wants to see everything in one go, which is not possible. And for example, let us dive into the imaginary world and give ourselves a hypothetical hallucination that yes, Arjuna is now able to see entirety of the manifested form of Krishna in one go. So what will happen? Arjuna will become bewildered. Why? Because exposed to something which is unimaginable to Arjuna, will land into more bewilderment, because the moment he will cite, oh, you are this, you are this, you are this. Oh my God, what are you not? You are everything. You're even this. All these stars and galaxies, they're rising, and they are, the evolution and involution of the galaxies is within you. I can see all stars rising and diving into you. I can see everything happening into you. So what will happen? His small brain, which was structured and created to comprehend ordinary dispensation of the life, will now be left bereft of all the walls, all the windows, and all the doors, and without any top. Everything shall be blown apart. That is going to be the state of Arjuna. Any Arjuna, if you are exposed to such a magnanimity which is beyond comprehension in one go, so what will happen? First, your one hand will go here, then your both of the hands will go there, because now you are exposed to something unimaginable. But the ultimate objective is not to make you feel as stunned. No, that's not the objective. Objective is different. Objective is that now you try to comprehend that Krishna is not only confined as a form. The all pervasive Krishna is the cause for anything and everything transpiring in this existence. Everything, anything and everything. It is the Krishna which is within Arjuna, The same Krishna within Duryodhana, same in Shakuni, and same in Bhim, same everywhere. And to understand that, the walls have to be shattered. To shatter those walls, to break those envelopes of understanding which are under the grips of the limited ability of the intellect to comprehend, this particular shock therapy is mandatory. This is a kind of a shock therapy. Being exposed to such a magnanimity is a shock therapy, isn't it? So that after that shock, now at least your limited confinements to experience that limitless will reach another zenith. You will stop complaining, Krishna, that I want to see you like this or that, or this much or that much. Now you understand it is the cause for everything happening around me. So if it is the cause for everything happening around me, then it is foolish to impress upon Krishna to appear before me in one go in entirety. No, it's not possible. Because now you understand that God is not a form alone. That cause for everything to exist is it. And if it is the cause for everything to exist, then it is everywhere, isn't it? So for Arjuna to tear apart his understanding, limited, confined understanding, towards all pervasiveness of the Almighty, the form has to be now exceeded. And to exceed beyond the limited form of Krishna, this shock therapy is required. So, this shock therapy comes in the form of Virat, Roop, magnanimity of the cosmic form being produced before Arjuna. So that Arjuna, in one go, watching everything, oh God, you're this, you're this also. Everything is you. And soon after that, Arjuna will not be having any kind of an obstinacy within to impress. I want to see you only like this, or you're only this much. When you're cause for everything to happen, it opens up the doors of comprehension towards what is subject of pervasiveness. You pervade in everything, you prevail in everything because you are the cause of everything and everything is happening within you, so you're all pervasive. So far, pervasiveness is a fact which is not to an easy comprehension of an ordinary commoner. Ordinary commoner cannot easily comprehend pervasiveness. For pervasiveness to be comprehended, it alone has to be depicted or projected as the only causal factor. Just oneness in one go. And that is what is the purpose of this particular chapter. The objective is very clear. Arjuna has to be informed about that oneness that pervades everywhere, so that the confinements of only one idol as Krishna is superseded. Understanding this does not mean that a weird chapter has been included for no reason. The purpose is to give an expansiveness to the comprehension and enable a new fact get grounded in the understanding of Arjuna of all pervasiveness of that oneness in the manifest form. At present, in the manifest form. Forget about the unmanifest because here it is Roop Darshan. It means the citing the form. What about the formless part of it? Arjuna, you will still take some more time to be able to comprehend about the unmanifest, formless part of it, which is beyond. This entire creation is an outcome of a little potential of that unlimited infinity. If that infinity has to be taken into the account, this finite world Finite means which has an age. Finite means something which has been created out of delusion with Maya. It is finite because it has an age. Anything created other than the unmanifest is finite because it has an age. Even this entire creation, these galaxies, they have an age. What when the time comes for the involution, Mahapralay, everything will submerge into that same oneness, won't it? It'll all disappear. Again, Rath Maharatri will come. So, for Arjuna to be able to reach those limits where he can accept the formless, one which is not involved directly into anything, yet is the source for everything. To be able to comprehend this, this is a journey in which this chapter holds its great significance. So that an ordinary mind can now connect to anything and everything transpiring around itself through one causal factor, and that is Krishna. After this chapter, Krishna is no more confined to one form now. That is the purpose of this Virat, Roop, Darshan. Here, the Maya part of the Brahma, the manifested part is the Maya, created out of delusion. So, Maya part of the Brahma shall be expressed, not the pure Brahma. We're not talking about that at the present. We're talking about the Maya part, created out of delusion, the finite worlds, finite cosmic creations. We're talking about them. They too are limitless. They too are limitless, not confined to this planet alone. So, this is the purpose for the inclusion of this chapter after chapter 10, so that the understanding of a seeker gathers an expansiveness to observe this one causal factor behind everything around itself, around it. It's only one source. More to come. We'll start with the verses from the next chapter of the next class. We have Bhagavad Gita class on every second and last Sunday of the month. It's enough for the day. This was the introduction of the chapter Virat, Roop, Darshan. Om Hi Satya. Om Hi Satya. Om Hi Satya.